Sports franchises are how we unite people in this country.
If you want to own a U.S. sports team, there's a pretty simple formula. First, make a few $1 billion. Then, wait for one of the teams to go on sale. And finally, bid hundreds of millions of dollars over the asking price in order to win. The biggest tech founders, private equity giants, and real estate moguls chase status and prestige in the form of owning their own team.
Now, explain all of this with regard to the New York Jets.
I desperately want to buy them, Larry.
Meanwhile, the other 99% will be content to buy tickets, place bets, and listen to their sports podcast. There's two extremes with no in between. Right? Wrong. Jesse Cole has found another way.
In the world of baseball, there's one team that's gone truly bananas.
The Savannah Bananas. The Savannah Bananas are coming to Kansas City.
The Savannah Bananas World Tour begins tomorrow night.
His franchise, the Savannah Bananas, is the most famous minor league baseball team on the planet. Their mid-game dances have gone viral and earned over 5 million followers on social media. ESPN even produced a documentary on the team. The Bananas now make $200,000 per home game and are about to embark on a 70-game tour across 22 states. Baseball has always been known as America's favorite pastime, but what happens when someone comes in and challenges the status quo?
I'm probably the only owner in all of baseball that says baseball is too long, too slow, too boring, and it needs a lot of work.
This is the story of Jesse Cole, owner of the Savannah Bananas minor league baseball franchise, who dared to break all of baseball's unwritten rules and ruthlessly focus on the most important thing, the customer.
If there's one thing Amazon.com is about, it's obsessive attention to the customer experience, end to end.
Jesse Cole grew up in Massachusetts and was obsessed with making it to the majors. He became a good pitcher, got a scholarship to play baseball at Wofford College in South Carolina.
And then I tore my shoulder my senior year. And just like that, I was done. I had 3 tears in my shoulder, couldn't come back from it. Dr. Andrews, the famous surgeon, did my surgery, but there was no chance of coming back.
Jesse's dream had ended, but his infatuation with baseball was far from over. He accepted an offer to become the general manager of the Gastonia Grizzlies after graduating. Their average attendance for a single game was 200 people. He started running promotions where fans could pay to throw pitches in the game, players danced between innings, and grandma beauty pageants became routine. He transformed the Grizzlies into a spectacle that regularly brought 2,000 people to every home game. And he realized that baseball was missing the point. Jesse drew inspiration from the greatest entertainers in history, P.T. Barnum and Walt Disney. P.T. Barnum created the Barnum and Bailey Circus in the 19th century and was known for extravagant, over-the-top performances and attractions. Barnum's goal was to create an unforgettable experience for his audience, and he was willing to take risks and try new things in order to do so. One of his most famous was the Fiji Mermaid, where Barnum displayed a mummified body of a mermaid that had been found in the Fiji Islands. In reality, it was the head of a monkey sewn onto the body of a fish. Walt Disney was similarly focused on creating magical, immersive experiences for his audience. He was known for his attention to detail and his commitment to creating worlds that felt truly real, whether in the form of his iconic theme parks or his beloved animated films. It is undeniable that he forever changed the entertainment industry. But when Disney first started playing with trains in his backyard, people thought he'd gone mad. When Jesse Cole and his wife moved to Savannah, Georgia to open up an expansion team in the Coastal Plains League, people also thought they were crazy. Baseball had been losing ground as the national pastime for decades. And a major part of the problem is that baseball takes longer than most other sports. The average game can be 3.5 hours long. But with all that in mind, Jesse signed a $20,000 per year stadium lease, and the Savannah Bananas were born. Building a team from the ground up was expensive, so Jesse and his wife sold their house and emptied their savings, then moved into a garage turned studio apartment and slept on an air mattress to make ends meet. They also went $1.8 million in debt. Despite the mounting debt and only 2 season tickets sold in their first 2 months of the franchise, Jesse stuck to his plan. He let fans pick the team's name, removed all stadium advertising, and priced tickets at just $20, which included food and drinks. The stadium was officially dubbed Banana Land. The Bananas got off to a hot start with a sellout crowd of 4,000 people. During the first game, Cole wore his famous yellow tux and fedora and had his players dance to the YMCA song in between innings. It was a hit and became a tradition at every home game. But that was just the beginning. Cole noticed that while fans were enjoying the game, many still decided to leave early. So he introduced a new set of rules called Banana Ball. The sole goal of these rules was to increase fan entertainment. The rules included a 2-hour time limit, no walks, no bunting, and players can steal first base. Instead of the natural, leisurely pace of traditional baseball games, the Bananas play at an upbeat, almost cartoonish speed. It's refreshing and keeps fans engaged from beginning to end. The Bananas ended up selling out 17 of their 25 games in the inaugural season, and 10,000 people joined the waitlist for tickets. In his book, Find Your Yellow Tux, Jesse outlines a few more of his most brilliant promotion strategies. All good teams need a mascot, and for Savannah, they went with the Grand Banana. As you can imagine, it's a giant yellow banana costume. But the brilliance is, multiple people can wear it over the course of a season. Another inevitability in baseball is rain delays. So, Jesse and his team created Rain Delay Theater.
This past week, it's the best rain delay in sports. That's the most fun I've ever had a game, and we didn't even throw a pitch.
But the third goes back to his roots with the Grizzlies, the Banana Nanas.
What do you think about the Banana Nanas? Tell me about them.
I love the Banana Nanas. As a matter of fact, I want to be a Banana Nana.
Their senior citizen dance team of Nanas has some very entertaining moves and has earned the team their own national media coverage. Roll together all these concepts and it's not surprising that the Bananas can bring in such large crowds. But how can it apply to you and your business? Steal Jesse and his team's concept of the No Bad Ideas meeting. Regularly, the entire Bananas team will get together for a meeting where anyone can share any idea, no matter how crazy or unconventional. It's led to some of their best ideas, like their senior citizen dance team and the dedicated team barber. Now, this isn't the dream that Jesse originally had of playing in the majors, but he's changing the sport he loves for the better and building a hell of a business along the way. Jesse Cole's unwavering dedication to the customer and willingness to break baseball's long-standing norms has created one of the most viral sensations in all of sports. He has built the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball, and the Savannah Bananas will go down in history as the team that brought fun back to baseball. Jesse has shown that if you're courageous enough to go against the grain and focus on what really matters, the customer, success will find you. If you liked Jesse's marketing tactics and this video, give it a like, and then go check out our video on Kanye, where we broke down his marketing genius as well.